Dr. Muhammad Imadur Rahman. First question would be, what messages does the United States withdrawal from UNESCO send about its current approach to multilateral diplomacy and current cultural engagement? Do you find the United States is gradually withdrawing itself from all kind of influential cultural organizations like UNESCO?
Yeah, thank you for inviting me here. So first of all, it has become a kind of flip-flop from the American administration. 2017 Trump administration, they withdrew from it, and then 2023, then again Biden administration went back in. Yes. And just yesterday a new announcement came that they are withdrawing back again. I think it's a sad thing for the world. I would say it's not good for the world, because UNESCO is an agency that really works in culture, education, in heritage, and a lot of these kind of issues that UNESCO works on. And it's a very good example of multilateralism, very good example that nations come together and do things that actually improves the conditions globally actually. So I see that there is a tendency now from the US administrations to deprioritizing the cultural diplomacy, that I see this, and then I also see that there is a tendency now that everything has to have a very tangible and immediate return, and I think this is not good, because we really need to see the world for 10, 15, 20 years down there. The West and the United States, one of the things that made them very powerful was the soft power, and these were the platforms where they could actually exercise those soft power. So I see that US is gradually,
Sir, can I do a supplementary question
yes.
on this? UNESCO was never been a controversial organization. Its contribution is recognized. Do you think this is a kind of Donald Trump's 2.0 budget cut policy?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think it's a really it doesn't go with their values, I think. So their values is that, so one of the complaints that have been made from US is that there are many countries in this UNESCO who are not pro-Israel, so to say. Mm-hmm. And from that point of view, they actually came to this decision. So I don't think it's a really a budget cut issue.
Very smartly, you
yes.
have actually mentioned the main reason. My question is about the Israeli actions. Given the recent Israeli airstrikes in northern Gaza and worsening humanitarian crisis, what are the prospects of a ceasefire or meaningful international intervention? Because Netanyahu is not caring anyone. He's not even caring his guardian, I mean United States. He's not even listening Donald Trump.
Yep. Yeah, thank you. Just a correction. I used to work in Ericsson Research in Sweden, not in the United States. So one thing that has happened internally in Israel is that the internal political pressure is so high on Netanyahu. There are two things: that he's in a coalition government with extremely right-wing persons, and those parties actually, many of them do not even treat Palestinians as a fellow human being, if you listen to their agenda and so on, right? So he's in a political alliance with them, and without their support he cannot be in power. So he needs to appease them. He needs to make sure that he's listening to them. There is one thing. And second thing also is that he knows very clearly is that if he loses power, then the next thing is Israeli internal court will actually try him, and he will be in big problem. He has the corruption case on top of it and so on. So due to these things, these issues, he has gone to this
war.
to this war, and he really pushed it to that level. So currently, all over the world, there is two things that I see happening, very significant. I see. Even in the US, the appetite for providing military and other kinds of aid to Israel has been going off. So many people, even a lot of right-wing congressmen, this Marjorie Taylor, she had a very strong, and also in the Fox News, there is there are some commentators and so on. So this is happening in US, and I think currently the unconditional support that US is giving to Israel, I think we are seeing that it has to go down. That is the public opinion. And second thing that is happening, that a number of European states have taken very clear positions that they would like to have arms embargo on Israel, and they would not like to be part of this genocide anymore. So having said so, these changes has happened, but I still don't see any very good hope in the end of the tunnel for any immediate ceasefire or any immediate intervention from anyone.
Sir, I want to do one very direct question to you.
Yeah.
Do you think United States will continue its support, illegal, shameless and useless support to Israel to kill the civilian people, innocent civilian women and children in Palestine, because they have a big plan to occupy the entire Middle East, because they have fired on Iran, Syria, Iraq, and they are destroying country one by one?
In the short term, unfortunately, yes. In the short term, I don't see that it will change. But in the long term, it depends on how the public opinion changes in America and in the West. And I think we are seeing some shift. We are seeing some change in that. I think one message that has been resonating very strongly is that when you see that thousands of children are being murdered, and if it doesn't move you to say anything or do anything, then you must question your humanity. I think that message has gone through to the Western public quite a lot.
But you believe one day humanity will win?
Definitely.
I want to come to
other thing I also want to add here is that the very philosophy that Trump's administration propagates, that everything is monetary, make America great again on the books, right? Financially, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that you are spending money for supporting somebody else's war. Financially, it doesn't make sense.